Hello, and welcome back to Homebrew EDH, where I take you through my personal commander decks, how they work, and how they win. This is a special episode. It's my birthday, so I built my pet card, my favorite card to ever exist, with Vaevictis Asmadi the Dire. It is 3 black, red, green for a 6/6 legendary Elder Dragon with flying that reads, whenever Vaevictis Asmadi the Dire attacks, for each player, choose target permanent that player controls. Those players sacrifice those permanents. Each player who sacrificed a permanent this way reveals the top card of their library, then puts it on the battlefield if it's a permanent card. I built this deck in a fun way with Cascade and big dragons. So with that, let's get into the episode. As any good deck starts, we're going to start with ramp, because you can't play the game if you don't have enough lands. So you've got a staple like Cultivate. Beanstalk Giant can find you a land for 3 mana, and become a very large problem for 7 mana. And Draconic Disciple is 1 red and a green for a 2/2 human shaman that taps to add a mana of any color, or we can pay 7, tap it, sacrifice it, create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying. Moving on to Cascade, one of 2 sub-themes with the deck. We have Boarding Party, which is 5 and a red for a 6/3 with haste and Cascade. Volcanic Torrent, let's move these aside so you can see it a little bit better, is 4 and a red for sorcery with Cascade. It also reads, Volcanic Torrent deals X damage to each creature and planeswalker your opponents control, where X is the number of spells you've cast this turn. Throes of Chaos, which is 3 and a red for sorcery with Cascade and Retrace, so we can cast this card from our graveyard by discarding a land in addition to paying its other costs. And then Natural Reclamation and Annoyed Altasaur. Natural Reclamation is basically just a really bad naturalize, but it's 4 and a green with Cascade, instant destroy target artifact or enchantment. And Annoyed Altasaur is 5 green for a 6/5 dinosaur with reach, trample, and Cascade. And the last piece for this episode, keeping it short and simple, is Dragon Tribal. So we have Dragon Lord Servant, 1 and a red, that reduces our dragon spell costs. Terror of Mount Velis, which is 5 red for a dragon, that when it enters the battlefield, creatures we control gain double strike until end of turn. There you go. Rapacious Dragon, when it enters the battlefield for 4 and a red, gets 2 treasure tokens with it. Dragon Mage, 5 red for 5/5 Dragon Wizard with flying. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, it's a Wheel of Fortune effect. Harbinger of the Hunt, which is the first card I ever owned or laid eyes upon when I got into this game 6-ish, almost 7 years ago. 3 red-green for a 5/3 dragon with flying with 2 abilities, one of which is pay 2 and a red. Harbinger deals 1 damage to each creature without flying, and 2 and a green, which says Harbinger of the Hunt deals 1 damage to each other creature with flying besides itself. With that, it just about wraps things up. If you enjoyed this episode of Homebrew EDH, go ahead and leave a like. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. As always, deck list will be in the description with all the cards I did not include in this video. Deck suggestions and constructive feedback are always welcome in the comments. I read them all. And until I see you guys in the next one, take it easy and enjoy your stay.